Hey everyone, this is Marshmallow reading mechanics for Veteran Scalecaller Peak. These are mechs for pugs and they can be found on my Discord. They are copy and pastable mechanics that you can use while you play Elder Scrolls Online. So for as soon as you enter, you're going to want to let people know that for trash pulls, they're going to need to roll out of very large red circles so they don't die, and roll out of or through rat death circles so they don't die. For the first boss, it's going to be a pair of ogres. There are two bosses, and you need to kill them both at the same time or the group dies. If they are together, you need to roll away because they generate a poison death circle. And if there is a snow tremor red circle on the floor chasing you, you need to run into a yellow ice circle and freeze yourself. And then the red circle will break you out so you don't die to the red circle. And if the guy in the middle casts an ice ball, you need to hide behind a large ice spike so you don't die. There's a theme here. You gotta do things or you don't die. Or you die. You also need to interrupt the middle boss so he doesn't summon skis or skeevers. That just makes the fight easier. There's not those exploding rats running around too. For the gargoyle second boss, everyone should kite and kill the balls. DPS on the boss is not very important. Press X on stoned allies, very important because you don't want your allies getting stoned and then dying. And remember to roll dodge away from any red beams and roll dodge out of or through any red circles you see on the ground so you don't get turned to stone. For the third giant boss, the tank pulls this boss to the edge of the arena. The DPS and the healer stand well outside the arena, far behind the tank, so they don't take damage from any of the adds. And then they DPS the boss from range, basically. And the healer can springs everybody so they don't die back there. But yeah, they just DPS the boss, and that's goes pretty smooth if you do it that way. And then if there's a mini boss with a room with sewer grates, you just have to make sure he taunts the mini boss and a couple of the adds, and then run to the sewer grate and stand on it. Probably hold block and like spam a shield or a heal if you need to, so you don't die. Very important to stand in those sewer grates when they light up, or the team will get nuked with kind of poison death, and they'll usually die. Some stronger teams won't, but like a lot of teams will. And then for the bow room, the boss with all the sewer grates, the tank pulls the boss to the middle of the room and sits on grates and moves to any grates that light up and sits on them. You can hold block or you can spam shields. If DPS want to kill the adds that the NPC calls out, there'll be an NPC on the left and it'll call out like stranglers, and then you kill 2 stranglers, or then it'll call out something, and then you kill those 2 adds. And that will give the NPC making an antidote for you components he needs to make the antidote, and then it'll make a white circle in the middle appear. And then everyone will stack on that white antidote circle in the center, and then they'll drop their ultimates because they get double damage on the boss while in that white circle. And then a human ad will come out and the DPS kill that, and then everyone remembers to interrupt the boss when he sparkles red. And you might have that phase a couple times where you have to run around and kill adds, and then run to the middle circle, the white circle in the middle, and then use your ultimate because he has a lot of health. And then finally there's a 5th boss, and the 5th boss, there are invisible lines at 1/3 of the room and 2/3 of the room, and you have to be on those invisible lines during the fight to avoid the 1/3 of the room wipe. When it snows, the healer just heals, and the DPS will either shield or vigor, and then they'll kill those 2 ice statues as fast as they can. After the 2 ice statues die, a yellow circle will appear. You run into the yellow circle to avoid the room wipe, and then you run back to the invisible line. The boss will do a fire wave attack, and that will need to be kited, and the boss will also do a fire beam attack, which the tank will block, or if the tank is being fire beamed, the DPS will run in and block for a couple seconds and then get out of there before they die. The 1/3 and 2/3 of the room wipe are the trickiest part. It just takes practice and quick reflexes to be able to avoid those consistently. And those are all the mechs. Good luck.